Carlos Scotland, a confessed killer, walks into court for his sentencing. The 19-year-old pleaded guilty in November to killing 36-year-old Asia Davis, a transgender woman of color, in her room at the Woodward Inn in Highland Park on June 1st of 2023.
Her beautiful, infectious smile and bubbly personality was taken away from us on the first day of Pride.
Julissa Abad, trans advocate and friend of Asia Davis, says just as Pride Month was getting underway, a celebration of the LGBTQ community, Asia Davis was shot in the head. Video showed a man at the hotel running from her room.
Only 2 people were in that room that night, and we'll ever know the true events of what happened. What we will know is that Asia Davis was shot execution style in the back of the head and left for dead.
Abad remembers racing to the scene when she found out a transgender woman had been killed, only to find out it was her friend.
The last memory that I have is seeing my friend on the floor outside of the hotel corner room with blood screaming all over the floor.
Months of investigation led to the arrest of Carlos Scotland, who was just 17 at the time of the crime. Abad says the stigma surrounding the transgender community leads to homelessness, unemployment, and too many people are forced to turn to sex work to make money.
The sad reality is, particularly in the Black and brown community, men that are enamored with trans women cannot be themselves and have to resort to loving us in private and killing us in public than have anybody know of their association with us.
Abad says Asia Davis had hopes and dreams. She was studying to be a nurse, but Carlos Scotland took that all away, pleading guilty to second-degree murder, sentenced to 17 to 30 years behind bars.
He's being held accountable for the crime that he did, so for that I am grateful. I want my community to continue to be vigilant and come forward and report these crimes so that we can continue to get justice.
In Detroit, Amy Lang, Fox 2 News.
So let me get this straight. This kid right here is 19 years old, but during that time period, he was 17 years old when he committed the crime against this transgender right here. So let me get this straight. Y'all want to sentence this kid to 17 to 30 years in prison, though, but y'all not looking at the fact that why is this transgender right here messing with a 17-year-old kid during that time when he murdered the transgender person? You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the courtroom, you know, people showing sympathy over this transgender right here, but everybody's forgetting the fact that why is this transgender messing with this 17-year-old kid during that time period, though? You know, you kids out there got to start paying attention to these transgenders out there, man, because, you know, that's why these transgenders out there mess with these little young kids out there, because they know y'all kids out there stupid and y'all don't look hard enough before y'all see who you're dealing with. Y'all don't look hard enough. That's the first thing I'm going to look at. I'm going to look at their damn throat. I'm going to look at their damn feet. You know what I'm saying? If I look at their damn feet and their feet is like the size of a man's feet, because I can tell from a woman's feet and a man's feet. And if I look at their feet looking weird like a man, I know something ain't right there. Something's not right. You know, I talked about this before, you know, and I told a lot of people this, you know, I don't really feel sorry for transgenders getting killed. I really don't feel sorry for them because they bring it on themselves by sitting there lying to people instead of being honest with people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sit there and put y'all own lives on the line. Y'all sit there and speed y'all's death up by lying to people when you could just flat out and be honest with people and say, like, look, I'm a transgender person. You look like you might be a straight person, but I'm just being honest with you. I'm a transgender. Don't wait till the last minute till y'all get up in the room together. And then when the man finds out that you got like a penis or your body looking kind of weird down there and everything like that, y'all transgender down there think it's funny. Y'all think it's funny. Like y'all think it's cool to lie to people. Lying to people is evil, especially when you know you're a transgender, when you could have flat out just told that person from the very beginning before y'all took the relationship any further. You should have told that person right there and then and saying, look, I'm a transgender, blah, 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 you know, this and that, you know, because a lot of people not down with that transgender thing, man. Some people might be down with the transgender. Some people are secretive to mess with transgender people on the side, everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? This kid probably like messing with transgenders. I don't really know. But I'm going to assume that the reason why this kid did what he did because Y'all heard what they said. It was inside of a hotel room. So apparently, this kid here, when he got up in that hotel room, he found out the truth on who this transgender really was. He didn't like what he saw. So you know what the kid did? Kid said, okay, since you're going to play with me like that, and fool with me like that, I'm going to delete you. And he definitely deleted you, all right, by putting a bullet in the back of your head. That kid definitely deleted you. But I don't think that kid should get 17 and 30 years for that. I at least gave him about 5 or 7 years, because that transgender should be held accountable for messing with minors. Why? Because they're transgender now. They supposed to get a pass for that too. Like, they let these transgender people get away with a lot of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? They really do, man. And this is why a lot of people in America is getting sick and tired of you transgenders out there, man. They getting sick and tired of y'all always getting the pass all the time. Y'all sit there and lie to people, and then when people end up killing y'all, you end up ruining their life. They done murdered you. Now you ruin their life. Now they got to spend the next 30 years or life in prison, all because of you transgenders out there sat there and lied to that person's face. You transgenders out there go around ruining people's life. How you think that man gonna act when he finds out who you truly are, when you take them clothes off? How you expect men out there to react to that? Oh, you a transgender? Oh, that's cool. No, They're gonna end up killing you. They're gonna end up either beat you to death, or they're gonna end up killing you. Man, teenager, whoever. Because I've been taking notice of this, that these transgenders out there going around messing with these young kids, though. Because like I said, they're not gonna mess with these grown men. But see, you transgenders out there, see, it backfired on y'all. See, y'all know if y'all mess with grown men like me, y'all know we can see right through y'all shit. You know what I'm saying? We can tell the difference. But if y'all go around messing with young kids, y'all think all these young kids are dumb and stupid and saying, oh, I got a stupid one right here. No, these little teenager kids right here, that they deleting y'all, man. These little young teenager kids out there, they deleting you transgenders out there, man. They ain't playing with y'all either. So, I don't think that kid should have got 17 or 30 years for what he did, man. Because, that transgender right here, I got to say, this kid right here, he probably felt like he was lucky. He said, I'm 17 years old. During that time period, he probably was thinking like, hey, I'm 17 years old. I'm lucky to have a woman that's in her 30s. And, you know what I'm saying? He probably feeling lucky. And then when you got in that hotel room and he found out that you was a transgender or whatever like that, you broke that kid's spirit. I mean, look at the picture right here. Look at the picture right here. You know what I'm saying? That kid gonna be haunted for that. I mean, come on now. 17-year-old kid get with a 30-year-old woman, feeling lucky as hell. He thinking in his mind that, man, I feel lucky, man. I feel like the luckiest kid on earth. I'm 17, and I'm getting with a woman that's like in her 30s. Man, I'm feeling lucky. And then you get in that hotel room and you find out it's a fucking transgender. Motherfucker got a fucking penis. Come on, man. Come on now. Come on, man. That's evil, man. You know what I'm saying? You ruined that kid's life. That kid gonna have nightmares. So as far as I'm concerned, the transgender person should be held accountable for messing with a minor and manipulating a minor. You know what I'm saying? But they can't charge them. You know what I'm saying? They can't charge a transgender because, the transgender is dead. But, had this kid beat this transgender up, that kid should go there, I mean, yeah, I think the kid should just beat the mess out of the transgender. I think he should have just beat him up or whatever like that, just beat the hell out of him. And then if the transgender ever thought about pressing charges, you just tell the police, like, hey, this transgender person manipulated me. Cause, he's 17 years old. He's still attending school. He's still a minor. You know what I'm saying? Because if that transgender was still alive, that transgender would have gotten a whole lot more trouble than that kid would. I promise you that. Because that kid would have got away with it. All that kid had to say was that transgender person lied to me and tried to rape me in the hotel room. He would have got away with it. Come on now. This kid definitely would have got away with it if he didn't kill him. He would have got away with it, though. But, you ruined that kid's life. You know, you transgenders out there are just sick people, man. Sick people going after children. Going after children, man. Y'all, you know, some of you transgenders out there are just evil people, man. Y'all evil, y'all nasty, and disgusting people playing on children. You know what I'm saying? Ruling in this kid's life. I don't blame that kid for doing what he did. I don't blame him. I mean, maybe he might like transgenders. I don't know if he likes them or not. But I'm just saying, if he's not down with transgenders, he had every right to do what he had to do. He had every right. He had every right to delete you for lying to him. You lied to this kid. Shaking my head, man. Ruining this kid's life, man. All because you sat there and lied to this kid. You sat there and played with this kid's emotion. He got in that hotel room. He didn't like what he saw. Everybody ain't down with that transgender gay shit. Everybody ain't down with that shit, man. You know? They need to do something about you transgenders, man. They need to make a new law about that shit about you transgenders. So what? If a man beat up a transgender woman, what? What they gonna charge her? What they gonna charge us men with? Assault on female? That what they're gonna do now? Like, come on, man. Come on, that's some bullshit right there. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say, man. I kind of feel bad for this kid. You know, the kid shot him, and yeah, of course he gonna run. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause he realized he murdered somebody, all because all because he felt like he was the luckiest kid on the earth, and he got played, man. You know, you played this kid. Not only that you played him, but you lied to him. If that's what happened. Sick people, man. Just sick people in this world. Now this kid got to spend the next 17 or 30 years in prison all because of this stupid transgender right here. Why don't you just mess with your own kind instead of going around messing with children? Nasty motherfuckers. Anyway, peace.